Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Today I'm super excited because we just got this 2016 Ford Focus RS in. I just did a Focus ST review and I said in that video, if I get an RS, I'll bring it to you guys, but it might be a long time. What are the odds this thing pops up like 3 days after? So super excited for this. Starting off in the front here, the headlights, it has this kind of blacked out bezel, has a little LED right there, and then it does have adaptive headlights with a cornering light, which is what that is right there. Looks really aggressive, really nice. Has fog lights down below. And this nitrous blue, oh my goodness. This color looks really good in the sun. It's a tri-coat. It's definitely a really high quality paint. And it looks fantastic in the sun like I showed you guys. Tires are 19 inches. I do feel like 19 inches are a little too big, but they wanted to make this car handle and corner the best, so they gave it 19s. And they're wrapped in 235/35 19s. Does have the blue calipers as well, with the blue Brembo calipers in the front. Dual exhaust tips with this aggressive rear diffuser. And the whole rear end just looks completely different than a normal Focus, even a ST. The diffuser looks completely different, has dual exhaust instead of being in the center. The bumper looks completely different. And if you guys didn't know, RS Focuses are actually made in Germany, and the ST and every other Focus is made in Michigan in the United States. So that's another kind of unique touch. It also says RS here in the back, nice blue badge, and RS on the wing. A lot of people like to put that on their STs. They get an RS wing and then they try to Bondo in the RS, so it doesn't look like they're a poser or anything. But yeah, this car just looks really, really good. Let's go ahead and check under the hood and see what's powering this RS. Alright guys, just pop the hood. It does have a hood liner, so that's kind of nice. Has a little engine cover on here. It doesn't look that much different than the ST's engine cover, but you can definitely tell it's a RS because it says RS there and also RS there. And this one is a 2.3 liter turbocharged 4-cylinder, making 350 horsepower and 350 torque. So definitely really, really stout numbers. Obviously on 93 octane, we only get 91 here in Vegas. But MPG isn't its strong suit. I'll put it up on the screen. Alright guys, coming to the side here, you do have a turn signal on the mirror. Smart key access, no sort of keyless entry pad, anything like that. Let's go and open it up here. Looking at the door panel, it's somewhat soft touch right there. It has this cool RS blue type stitching. Feels pretty comfortable. Power up down for all 4 windows. And you can see these seats are really aggressive. These seats really hug you in, so if you're a bigger person, they might not be the most comfortable. So you definitely have to test it out first. It says Recaro, nice blue accent stitching, RS, the little Alcantara or suede in the middle. So let's go ahead and hop in here. All right guys, let's go ahead and start up this RS. That's kind of cool. Oh. All right guys, so looking at the steering wheel, it looks very similar to the ST steering wheel, but it does have the blue accent stitching, and then it says RS down here instead of ST. But really good looking steering wheel. It's not terribly thick, like some steering wheels are huge and you can barely put your hands around it. This is just a nice, good feeling steering wheel. And then the RS has RS specific gauges. They go up to 180, and it also has the blue outlining. You get all your information in here, nothing crazy. I can double check to see if there's anything specific to the RS, but I don't think there's anything specific to the RS in here. Let's go to information here. Yeah, just the my key stuff. So yeah, nothing really, no like all-wheel drive display or anything like that, but I mean, as long as it shows your speed and your trip info, that's pretty much all you need. Coming in the center here, you do have the Sync 3 with navigation. This one has navigation, so you can see there. Looking down here, we have heated seats, we have dual zone automatic climate control, and then down here, we have traction control off, auto start stop. I don't know why this says auto start stop. I would leave that off all the time. Drive mode select, which we will check here. We have normal, sport, track, and drift. So that's really cool. Obviously we won't be testing out drift mode because we're not trying to get in trouble. And then we have a heated steering wheel, RS shifter with the blue. So the RS is kind of like, everything kind of has a blue color to it. Then looking at the glove box, you have a decent amount of room in there. Looking in here, it's really small, no light or anything like that, but you do have a USB and a 12 volt. And then you have your cup holders, no ambient lighting. At least not that I can see. So it's kind of interesting that they didn't have ambient lighting on the RS. That's kind of cool. It says RS on the sill plate there. You also have your bright pedals. Let's go ahead and check out the back. Okay, hard touch up here, but you have the same nice soft material right here. Not a lot of leg room in the back. Obviously, it's a compact car. No armrest either. That's kind of weird. So I guess they didn't include an armrest, and then no air vents, no 12 volt. It's kind of bare bones in the back, even for this fully loaded RS2, but it gets the job done. I mean, when you're driving a car like this, you want to be driving, not riding, so, you know, do what you want with that. Let's see if I can get in here. Probably not. Oh. Okay, I mean, I don't know if I can close the door. Sort of. Yeah, obviously the back seat isn't very comfortable, but if you're shorter people, not 6'5" like me, you'll fit back here fine. But headroom surprisingly is really good. And I love this black headliner as well. You also have LED lighting. I just popped the trunk here. We do have a little light over there. It's not LED or anything, but it does light up nonetheless, and also on that side. Then you have a decent amount of room in here. It's actually pretty good. Put a lot of stuff in there, and you have a little bit of storage under here. And that's interesting. I don't know what that is. But a little bit of storage under here as well. Got a fixed flat kit. So not bad for the trunk space. That's what makes these hot hatches so desirable, is that they can be practical and fun. But let's get to my favorite part. Let's take this RS for a drive because I've been dying to drive it. Psych, before we go for a drive, I want to show you guys a little exhaust clip. So I'll do a few revs in normal mode, and then I'll do it in the race mode so you guys can hear the difference. So as you guys can tell, it does pop quite a bit. The first one was a normal mode, and then I did track mode. That is hilarious. It sounds kind of artificial, but it's really cool nonetheless. All right, guys, I got you all set up on my POV hat because this one is a manual, so it's hard to hold the camera and drive at the same time. But let's get going here. Wow, I can tell already the suspension is very bumpy. Feels really good so far. All right, guys, let's take off here. So it feels really quick when you're driving normal. On the way back, we'll see if we can get a pull in, but okay, the suspension is pretty rough. This is just in normal mode. Let's go ahead and pop it over into race mode here. Or track mode, they call it, sorry. Track mode, and then turns off the traction a little bit there. But you can see in the display, shows suspension and sport. Oh, wow. Wow, this is really bumpy. Ooh. It feels really tight though, I like that. Okay, let's see how it handles this bump in race mode or track mode. Oh, I'm not exaggerating. I hope you guys don't think I'm making it up, but it is quite a rough ride. But I'm sure if you're used to like lowered cars or cars with suspension mods, coilover, stuff like that, you're used to a car that's like that. Alright guys, let's see if we can get some pulls in here. Whoa, okay. Guys, we're gonna see if we can go from a second gear pull here. Let's just go ahead and take off a little bit. Wow, okay. Pulls pretty good. Let's see how it handles this corner here. Oh wow, it's so flat. Has crazy grip too. Okay, I don't know about this suspension though. That's really bumpy. I'm gonna go back into the normal mode here, or actually let's go to sport. Okay, it looks like sport still has a sporty. Oh wait, no, it doesn't have sporty suspension. Okay, so we can try sport mode. We'll go around the block one more time. We'll see how sport mode is. It did a pop between the gears. That is so funny. Oh my gosh. All right, see if we can do some downshifts here. That was perfect. All right, take this corner. Let's drop it down in a second here. Wow, brakes, really good too. When you have a fast car, it's always good to have good brakes too. You can even hear like a little like whistling noise. Yeah, it definitely is a lot better than the ST because you don't have to deal with that annoying torque steer and the front wheel drive slippage. All right guys, we have made it. The RS definitely drives really nice, has a lot more power than the ST. I love the all-wheel drive grip. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.